just be. Don't take it. Take it, just don't be. And live my life. Don't.
Hey sis, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I did an all matte brown smoky eye makeup look for you guys. I feel like this is one of those classic looks that you just need to know how to do. So not just make a tutorial for you guys, my beginners. It's very easy, guys, and I use a pretty basic eyeshadow palette to achieve this look. So like I said, it's all matte. I didn't use any shimmer. I even used all matte products. So if you guys want to see how I achieve this look, then just continue to watch. If you're new to my channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure you're subscribed, hit the bell so that you're notified each time I upload. Leave your comments down below, give this video a big thumbs up, and let's just get into it. Alright guys, so I'm going to start off with my brows today. I'm actually not going to use a eyebrow pencil for once. I'm going to dip into a pomade today. I'm using the I Envy pomade in deep brown. And I'm just taking this, I believe it's the Anastasia, yeah, number 14 brush. It comes with the a brush on one end and the spoolie on the other. And I'm pretty much going to fill out my brows. Me personally, because I have brow hairs to work with, I don't usually go for a pomade. I feel like the pomades are for like those brows where you need, like, you don't have anything pretty much, and the pomade pretty much fills in most of the brows. But for me, I don't usually go for a pomade, but I want to switch it up today. And I haven't used this pomade in a while. I hope it's still good. Okay guys, I'm gonna skip through this whole brow routine just because it's very repetitive and you guys get the point. So we're just gonna speed this part of the tutorial up. So let's go. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my CoverGirl Easy Breezy brow gel and just set my brows in place. And that's pretty much it for brows. Alright guys, so I'm gonna move on to my eyes, but first I wanna prime my skin. I'm gonna take my Revlon Prime Plus Mattifying and Pore Reducing Primer and just focus this in my T-zone. And I like that this is mattifying and pore reducing. Like, those are like two of my major skin concerns when it comes to makeup. So I like that it does both in one. This primer is actually very thick. Like, it comes out as a cream, but it's super thick. So you don't need to put on much. It gives you that hydrating feeling at first, but then it dries down and mattifies. So while that sits, I'm gonna move on to my eyes. I'm gonna take my MAC 24-hour concealer and just apply this to my lids. I went to MAC for the first time, I'd say about 2 or 3 years ago, and the girl who matched me was so off. She did not match me well, and I don't know why I trusted her to match me. This concealer that I used, I wanted it to be like a highlighting concealer, but it is way too light for my complexion. So that's why I'm using it now as a eye primer, because it's light enough to prime with so that the eyeshadows that I want to use can pop more. So if you do want your shadows to pop more, then I would definitely recommend a lighter concealer on your eyes. Me, I've never been that big on having, the only time I would conceal with a very light colors if I'm going in with colorful colors, like brighter colors like red, blue, yellow. I would definitely conceal with a lighter concealer for my eyes. But if I'm going in with like an everyday browns and oranges, I don't really care to use a concealer that's very light. as long as I'm using some kind of concealer to conceal my eyes first and then set it with a powder. So I am going to set it with my Maybelline loose powder in medium deep, taking my sponge to do it. Actually, do I want to use my sponge? No. I'm going to use my brush here and just dab the powder in like so. And that is just going to set my eyelids and underneath my brows here where I conceal. So we're going for a simple, easy look today, guys. I'm going for a brown smoky eye. I'm gonna take my neck. I'm gonna take my NYX Ultimate Edit palette. There's a brown shade in there that I am eyeing, as well as this red brick shade. I'm gonna use the red brick shade as my transition color and then use the brown shade all over my lid. So I'm gonna go in with this first, and I'm just taking a standard fluffy blending brush, and we're just going to apply that right above the natural crease. Never go wrong with NYX eyeshadow palettes. I feel like they're just very good quality for its price. I don't know, they're very good quality for its price, and I never have an issue with like the pigment or even the fallout of the eyeshadow. Like, it's a very good brand in terms of their quality. Like, they're affordable, but their quality is up there. I don't know why people always knock drugstore brands, because some of these drugstore brands be honestly better than these high-end ones. But that's just my opinion. So I'm gonna go into the brown shade now, and I'm gonna take a more tapered, pointed brush. We're gonna put this directly into the crease. I am going to first blend this into the crease, and then we're gonna apply it all over the lids after. So we're just going to pretty much smoke out that brown. So I'm going to go back into the brush that I used for my transition, and we're just going to blend the two colors together and pretty much just clean up the edges. I didn't put anything onto the brush. We're just using a clean brush to pretty much clean everything up. And I know it looks crazy right now, but it will all come together. So I'm going in with a flat brush, and we're just going to pack that same brown color all over the lids. And because it's a matte shade, I'm literally pressing it into my skin instead of swiping it. That's just going to pretty much give the color payoff, and just make sure that it is applying perfectly to your lids. So again, I'm going to go back in with the blending brush and just blend it out. Alright, I'm going to apply my lashes off camera, and then we'll be back to do the complexion. Okay guys, so lashes are on. We already primed, so we're going to go right into just concealing. I'm going to take my Maybelline Concealer, this is in the shade 55, and just conceal underneath my eyes and around my mouth. And then I'm just going to blend it out with this brush. See guys how the eyeshadow came out a bit here? That is what we use the concealer for. We pretty much just clean it up when we're going to apply our concealer. Alright, so for foundation, I'm going to go in with my NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation. I'm in the shade Sienna. And I'm just going to put some on the back of my hands and then use the sponge to dip into it. This is a full coverage foundation, guys, so I don't want to use a brush just because it's going to be real full coverage if I use the brush. And I'm going for more of like a natural finish. So I forgot how much I actually really like this foundation. Alright, for highlight, I'm going to take the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer in the shade Golden Honey. I am going to mix this with my LA Girl as well. I just feel like the LA Girl always calms down the concealers I wear. I don't know, I always just have to mix my LA Girl. And I'm going to use my sponge again to blend it out. And because the NYX concealer is mattifying, you do have to work fast because it does dry down quick. Okay, to contour, I'm going to take my Fenty contour stick. And then again, I'm going to take my sponge and just blend it out. I'm going to go in with my Maybelline powder in medium deep and just set all of my highlighted areas. For contour, I'm going to take my NYX Contour Palette and just an angled brush, and we're going to dip into this one here and just set all of our contoured areas. Okay, so I'm going to move back onto the eyes. I'm going to take my Annabelle retractable eyeliner pencil and just do my waterline here. Then I'm going to go back into my palette, take the same brown and a shader brush, and we're just going to brush that along the bottom lash line. For mascara, I'm going to take my NYX Worth the Hype mascara and just apply this to my bottom lashes. Alright, just for some blush, add some color back to my face. I'm going to take my Benefit Livin the GALifornia Dream Blush. Keep my face matte, so I'm not going to apply any highlighter or anything. I want this look to be like an all matte look. So that's pretty much it for complexion. I'm gonna move on to lips. I'm gonna use my NK makeup, what am I saying? My NK lip liner in dark brown and just outline my lips. Alright, and then for lipstick, I'm going to take my NYX Lingerie. This is in Corset. I'm so tempted to put some gloss, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with my Catrice HD Active Performance Longwear. This is such a long name, I say this every time. Setting spray and just set all of this in place. I'm gonna do my hair off camera and then you guys are just gonna see the slow-mos, and that is pretty much it for this look. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.